Hey folks, welcome to the More Summer 2020 Adventure Day 8. Okay, and it was a nice one today. We had some great weather all day long. The clouds are starting to roll in, so it may get a little stormy tonight, but hey, beautiful day, beautiful weather. It wasn't all that hot and humid. It was just a gorgeous day to play tourist in Laurel, Mississippi. A couple things I talked about last night. I want to make sure you understand. When you, excuse me, when you look up the Sleepy Hollow RV park, there'll be two listings. At least there was on the app that I used. I used RV Trip Wizard, and it showed two of them. I talked to the manager today, and she told me that they have been trying to get the second one eliminated from the Google search or whatever they do to it. This was years and years, eons ago, as she put it, a KOA. If you looked at it today, you wouldn't think so. The owners had purchased it from the KOA franchise and dropped out of the KOA. I guess however they do that, and they had it for a number of years. The new owner purchased it last year. So this is their second year. This year alone, he has put over $50,000 into improvements. We didn't see those yesterday, but today driving around the park, they've got some new roads, concrete paved roads, and so he's obviously and the swimming pool and whatnot. He's putting the money where it is. We're in the front section, so we didn't see the back section yesterday when we came in. Excuse me. I know it's not COVID. It's COPD, okay? But it's all good. So just wanted to know about the park. All right, it is Sleepy Hollow, and they are making improvements. It has the basics, and it fits the bill for us. But enough said on that. I took care of that. I told you yesterday's video that I would, and I did. Okay. Today in Laurel, we went to the mercantile store. We went to the general store. Those of you that watched the show Hometown, where his shop is the general store, and then she has a mercantile store closer to downtown. We went to the sweets, the Southern Sweet Things, which is a bakery. They had, I think, 3 years ago, they built or remodeled a house for one of the owners of that one. So we were there last year. We went back, got some pastries, and they were good. I say yesterday we visited the night butcher shop and got some real thick hamburger patties, jalapeno and cheddar cheese. Looking forward to eating those. Today we went to Miss Pearl's. It is definitely a different atmosphere this year than last. We waited in line over 30 minutes outside, inside, and then to get waited on. Because of COVID and social distance and everything, they were limited to 40 people at a time. Fortunately, we were some of the first 40 people, so we didn't have to wait for people to leave. But all of that being said, I say over 30 minutes to place an order, and then maybe another 15, 20 minutes to get the order. Maybe not that long, but it seemed like it. It's still worth it. Her staff do a dynamite job there. So Miss Pearl's Diner, they open at 11, they close at 2, or until the food runs out, whichever comes first. All right. It was really good. I had a pork chop that I cut with a butter knife. I could have probably cut it with my fork. It was that tender. Really good, good Southern cooking. Also, we went to some other places. We went to the Hellfighters, and I told you about that yesterday. There's a lot of videos, or not videos, but pictures on that. And then we drove around a little bit. We made the mistake that I guess a lot of people do. It just shows that we're all human and we're all kind of creatures of habit. We punched in, the great shopping center that we all go to, Walmart Supercenter. and it took us. It said turn right, so we did. We should have turned left. We ended up out in the country, but we saw the devastation, folks. I'm telling you, they're still reaming from the destruction of the hurricane tornado last year. We drove by Gary. Some of you mentioned remember the house that was built for Gary. Just as they had completed it, the tornado came through and destroyed it and had to rebuild it. We drove by there, but we went through the area that was the path of the tornado. And I'm telling you, like I said, folks, they're still rebuilding. Even some of the businesses, not just homes, but even out in the country, we saw barns and homes that were totally destroyed and haven't been rebuilt. But overall, it was a good day. Our time here in Laurel, Mississippi, is about over. We will come back. I keep telling my wife that I want to move here. I got to pray that she will have a change of heart, because she says we ain't. But I did go to a real estate agent today and checked out some properties. Okay, so I am moving in that direction. I'm not sure the wife is, but it's all good. It is all good. But all of that being said, we had a great day here in Laurel, Mississippi. We are sorry to have to leave, but we've got other places that we have to go to, and family and friends that we're waiting to see. Some of them has been a year. Hopefully, some friends that we haven't seen since 1976. Well, maybe 77. Maybe we'll be able to meet up with them down the road. But anyway, like I say, it's all good, and we're having a good time. And I know my videos are getting closer and more and more all the time. My first one was like 3 minutes, and now right now I'm at 7.5. Okay, so I don't know what I'm doing here, but hey, today's scripture is in from Zephaniah 2:3. Seek the Lord, all you seek of the earth. You shall uphold his justice, seek righteousness, and seek humility. It may be that you will be hidden in the day of the Lord's anger. And another one's, another short version of it that, just really, cuts to the chase. Seek to do what's right and to be humble. Scripture tells us not to be boastful, not to be proud. Christ taught us, the serving heart is the way. I mean, he was the master. He was the Lord, but yet he washed the feet of his disciples. Okay, he could have called the angels down and rescued him off the cross, but he was humble enough to face that. So, do what's right, be humble. Zephaniah 2:3. Hey, be blessed. God bless you. We'll see you tomorrow, Lord willing.